to Richie Valens. Letting Richie go on the plane. Mike Minor escaped. He'll be a Yankee. Minor was allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 5 of his 7 home starts. Pedro Severino, who had that 3-run blast on Tuesday, he left the game with a head contusion. Jonathan Villar left in the 5th inning with a right sore thumb. DJ Stewart, what was this, a football game? DJ Stewart left the 6th with a sprained right ankle. He tripped over sliding something. And Jose Leclerc, he struck out 2 of the 6 batters he faced. He's got strikeouts in 18 straight appearances. Okay? Yep, that's right. The plane crashed. So did the show. I gave my ticket up to a guest who didn't show up. Richie Valens, unfortunately, did show up. Sale struck out the side. 9 pitches. Can you believe I call in and they wouldn't take my call? I don't get it. Jackie Bradley hit a 3-run double during the 4-run 5th that broke the game open. Devers homered, finished with 3 RBIs. The Red Sox now have hit a home run in 22 of their last 25 games. Benintendi, Brock Holt each had 3 hits. Junis pitched for Kansas City. He allowed first-inning runs in 8 of his 13 starts. And Kansas City's been shut out 3 times. So Sale, unbelievable game. Yankees with Toronto. Now, Vladimir Guerrero hit his 7th career home run in his 33rd game. Vlad Sr. hit his 7th career home run in his 54th game. And by the way, I don't know if I gave you the answer to this, but the home run that broke the record for the most home runs hit in the month of May in history, Vladimir Guerrero was the one who hit the home run that broke the record. Zach Britton entered the game 13 in the 3rd scoreless innings, and then he allowed 3 runs in 1 inning. Blew the save. LeMahieu hit a home run. Gary Sanchez hit a solo home run. He leads the American League with 19 homers, 1 more than the previous mark for catchers before the All-Star break set by Yogi Berra, 1956. Go by games. Forget about the All-Star break and games. Give me a break. Here's the Braves. They have the most days out. Here's their outfield. Lourdes Gurriel in left. By the way, Teoscar Hernandez is returning on Wednesday, and he will be the everyday center fielder. Lourdes Gurriel in left, Teoscar Hernandez in center, Randall Grichuk in right. That's what is going to happen. Stanton, 1 for 5 extended spring training, but he did not run out of the batter's box. Okay? Similar to Robinson Cano. Didn't run out of the batter's box. So he's a real player. And then Aaron Judge, they're talking about him coming up soon. So keep your eyes open. The Angels, the backup catcher, what's his name? Dustin Garneau. 2-run double to left field, 2 outs in the 9th inning. Game-winning run. Angels win 10-9 over Oakland. Ohtani, career-high 4 RBIs. Tommy La Stella and Trout hit the home runs. Unbelievable. Laureano, 16-game hitting streak. He was 0 for 4. Came in the day with the longest active streak in the majors. He had his 16-game hitting streak snapped. That's what 0 for 4 meant. La Stella, his shot marked the 4th leadoff home run by the Angels. First time that La Stella's done it. Jonathan Lucroy got a single, was 0 for 24. Justin Upton took live batting practice, and he'll be Mitch Moreland activated for Friday. The Twins have 15 games this season with 3 or more home runs. Last year they had 18, so forget about that. Jordan Luplow, Francisco Lindor, homered, Nelson Cruz, and Blake Parker, who should have lost his closer role to Kimbrel, allowed a game-tying 2-run homer. All right? So, unbelievable. Right away, it's a blown save because they didn't sign Kimbrel. That's the blown save. Trying to save money, and they blew it. Holy mackerel. Luplow's 2-run homer of Parker. Francisco Lindor's homer is 3rd in 2 games. Nelson Cruz, I told you about. Byron Buxton hit a long home run. Long one. Top of the bleachers. He's been a big surprise. His early hitting stats are the best in his 5-year career. He's got a high in batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage. So let's see what happens, man. And same thing with Miguel Sano with his improved conditioning. And I'll tell you, he only won 99 in 71 games. 2017, he had 264, made the All-Star team. Now he's hitting 250. Okay, so unbelievable. He's back. Detroit and Tampa. After snapping a 10-game home losing streak Tuesday with a win over Tampa, the Tigers disappeared again. Forget it. Rays took a 1-0 lead on Austin Meadows' triple, and forget it. Turnbull pitched okay. It wasn't his best outing, but he kept them in the game. His ERA went up from 2.84 to 3.01, keeping him among the ERA rookie leaders. Morton has been unbelievable. He struck out 8, didn't walk anybody, 83 pitches to complete 7 innings. He is 22-3 since the start of last season. Tampa has allowed the fewest runs in baseball, but they've yielded 9 in each of the 2 previous games. So, Jacoby Jones, 11-game hitting streak. Tommy Pham has been batting 8th, but calf trouble. No, not batting 8th. He's been battling a right calf. Missed his 5th straight game. He's ready to play today. Mariners in Seattle. Mariners 13-37. Holy mackerel. In the last 50 games. Encarnacion, 3-run homer. Mike Leake, complete game. Seattle won for the 4th time in 20 games. They had 5 homers. Mike Leake, 119 pitches, 6-hitter. In his last 2 starts, he's thrown 16 innings and given up only 3 runs. So he might not be a dominant pitcher, and did you know that Mac Williamson is now on Seattle and he hit a home run? Mac, San Francisco Giant, Williamson. Sager also homered. And Williamson did everything he could to get to this game. Springer hit for the first time since being placed on the injured list. Altuve ran the bases. D. Gordon with a bad wrist, along with Ryan Healy going on rehab. And Kikuchi will return to the rotation Saturday. Skipped his last start. Finally, Washington's hot, and they missed out on Kimbrel. That's a blown save. They won 4 straight, 9 out of 11, despite the bullpen. Once again, the bullpen. Abreu, 16th homer. Washington's bullpen had gone 10 scoreless innings over 3 prior games, but, oh my God, they just didn't pitch well again. Almost lost it. Moncada hit his 12th homer against Anibal Sanchez, his 2nd home run in 2 games. Now, yep, the immaculate inning. Anybody have an immaculate anything in the chat room? Let's see what's going on. Okay, now let's go to the, here are some of the guys that are really tearing it up. I'm not going to give you the obvious, but, look, Joey Votto is 6 for his last 17. He's batting 350, 353. Benintende's starting to heat it up. He's batting at 350. Cuthbert has come up for Kansas City. He's 7 for 19, hitting at 368. Colton Wong, who had a great second half last year, batting 389, 7 for 18. Jacoby Jones, 7 for 18, hitting 389. Brandon Belt, 7 for 18, hitting 389. So these are some of the guys. They got a couple more who are just hanging around. They're hot. Get them even for a week. Diaz, the catcher for Pittsburgh, 8 for 20. He's sitting at 400. Garrett Cooper, 10 for 24. Everybody talking about Cooper. Who's talking about Daniel Murphy, 11 for 26. Miguel Rojas, 10 for 25. Miami guy, Miguel Rojas. Astrobal Cabrera, 9 for 20. That's 450. Robbie Grossman, 10 for 22. These guys are red hot. So if you're playing DFS, remember that. Wilson Ramos is 9 for his last 18. Nicky Goodrum, 12 for 23. You don't have to calculate that. You can figure it out yourself. And by the way, here comes Eloy. He's 7 for 21. May not be as good as the others, but when he gets rolling, anything can happen. Okay, now I'm going to ask you kindly, if you don't mind, Sunday I will be solo. That's right, 888-963. I'm going to tell you a little early, 2682. So Andy will be out. Call me. Swamp the lines. I'm Guest Lamar, by the way. Okay? 963-2682. That'll be Sunday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And before we go, let's take the call. Hello?
Morning.
You know I'm on the podcast. I'll call you right back.
I forgot.
This is unbelievable. That was Andrea calling from Seattle, visiting her mom. She forgot I had a podcast. Are you kidding me? Who's coming up next? That could be unbelievable. That's why, as Archie Bunker would say, yeah, you dingbat there. Okay? Who's coming up? Arnie coming up. Arnie, please, save me. Arnie's coming up next, everybody. Arnie next. Love you all. Try to call in tomorrow. I'd appreciate it. Sunday. That would be good. If Andrea comes back tomorrow, I may have to pick her up, but we'll see what happens, okay? So, Lou may sit in, okay? Is that okay with everybody? I don't think anybody's complaining, okay? Thank you, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Arnie coming up next. She knows the time zone. What, are you kidding me? Have a great day, you two. Thank you all. Love you all. Thanks, everybody.